Oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome in my...
Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Tell You What podcast. We are back. We had a wee week off there. Talal was over getting his hair transplant sorted there, as you can see. Do you know what? We miss our audience very much. I'm sure you've missed us, but I'm really liking your shaved, tighter cut look. Makes you look a lot more hench. Your arms don't look bigger.
You know what it is, Sean? It's somebody showed me a photograph of me on stage. That was it. I went the next day. That's it.
Is this the new look then? Yeah, just keep her short.
This is here. I don't have a choice.
Yeah. You got that Manscaped promo coming in.
Yeah, so I just went, you know what? I just whack it off, and I have a beard. As long as I have a beard, I'm fine.
Yeah, you look well. You look well. So coming up on this week's show, we missed last week's. Obviously, we just had a lot on. We couldn't get the show done, unfortunately. So we just thought we'd give it a miss. But this week we've got loads coming up for you to make up for it. We're going to be talking about Talal featuring on the infamous. Both of us actually featuring on Chancers on the BBC. Who would have thought it? We've made the big time. We're going to be talking about Killer Wee Comedy Club that happened there during the week at Madden's Bar. One of the most fun nights me and you have had doing stand-up comedy. Definitely for me, anyway. Great crack. We're going to be talking about gigs we've been doing, the World Cup being announced in Saudi, Ireland's chances at the World Cup. Can they actually qualify out of what looks like a manageable group, most people think? And then we've got lots more talk on the Premier League, some local boxing, big news. True McKenna got a big win. Crocker Donovan got announced as well. So we're very excited to talk about that. We'll be talking about big boxing from Usyk and Fury. And if we have time, we will tell you about some upcoming gigs at the end of this show. But I'm wrecked actually just doing that intro. A week off as we killed here. But we've been away. How's your week, Talal? You started off. We'll start with the BBC Chancers. How is your life now? Can you walk down the street anymore? Is the shaved head putting people off? Are they recognizing you still?
You know what? I had the shaved head during the recording and of Chancers. Yes, my life has the amount of job offers I've had, Sean, from that has been phenomenal. Now, predominantly at car washes. Predominantly at car washes, nothing comedy or TV show related. But look, I just want to say huge thanks to Shane Todd, Kieran Bartlett for asking me just to be involved here. Great honour to be involved in something like that. And it was really, really, really fun to do. It's been well received by most. I hear it's just class and it's cool. To say you've been on something like that, you know, and a really nice wee moment when I played it for Maddie and Charlie, because they were like, "Oh my God, Daddy's on the TV!" I'm like,
"Oh no way!"
So it was nice, you know. It really was nice.
Yeah.
But look, you're on it yourself, Sean. You know the crack yourself. You know what I mean?
Look, you're not the first person to bring us up to me this week. You're not the first person to say, Sean, Chancers, it was a massive success. And I did feature. For anyone that hasn't seen it, I've got a wee screenshot here. I'd say my life hasn't been the same since featuring on the show. Here's me. That's the screen time that I had in the background of the cafe.
Sean, you obviously haven't watched episode 3.
Oh, I mean episode 3 as well. Is it out?
Oh yes, and I'm going to say this.
Stop.
I was like, who is that man there? He has to be the yoga instructor. You are.
I'm looking yoked. I'm just back from travel and not seeing it. Is that the yoga one? Yeah.
There's one word, Sean, I wouldn't have associated with you until now, and that word is finesse. You absolutely finessed that.
Oh no! So I haven't seen it yet. You're giving me the fear. What have I done? Do I have is my full face in it?
Yeah.
No way. Oh, this is the best day of my life. I've been sending those screenshots of literally this, being like, "Here, I'm in Chancers. Look at me." I made it on the BBC. I'm a big time star now. Obviously joking. Joe, what's actually mad about these things, right? Obviously, I listened to Shane and Kieran talking about it in the production side of it on TV. Class episode. Go look at Butler was like hosting it. But see, like being in the back, the amount of work goes into it, and I was doing nothing. Like I'm just sitting there. Like there's a very funny thing that happened. Me and Kieran are both in the background of that, and afterwards Kieran came up to me and was like, "How do you think I did in that?" And I was like, "What?" Like we're just sitting in the background. Like I was literally just on my phone scrolling, being like, "There's no point acting like I'm in a cafe here. I'm in a cafe. Just scroll on your phone, Sean. Just scroll on TikTok or whatnot." And he was going, "Oh yeah." I was like, I was like acting scrolling on my phone. Like I actually wasn't scrolling on my phone. Like, what do you think you're gonna get here? Like a support Oscar? Like what the fuck? Just you're gonna look more unnatural acting like you're scrolling than scrolling. It was so funny, but it was good crack to be a part of.
It was, and you see, even like, and I didn't really have much to do. I just had to wash the car or whatever. And but it's I've never been as nervous doing something because I'm kind of going like, this is like these guys. Like I'm sure they're obviously looking at aspirations to do more seasons of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, if I'm the reason it's shut down, if I'm the reason, if I don't do this sketch, because I'm sure like they had like a vision of how the sketch should look, and I'm like, I wonder am I doing it exactly like they should, like they want me to do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
am I throwing the sponge right? Are they happy with the sponge through like this with this scene?
And I'm throwing it at somebody's car, going like, this is. What if I damage the car? What if I? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what's fucked? You're so happy to be there, but you're seeing obviously you're playing this like angry guy. Like I can tell you're just delighted to be part of it, but you're going. This is the full time.
It's and it's like, and in my head I was trying to come into things in my head, going, right, Tal, this is what makes you angry. But I genuinely just couldn't believe I was doing what I was doing. And I know people may think that's a bit, but it's madness because you sort of obviously. Alexa Shane and Kieran, the sort of comics would have looked up to him advancing and to be involved in the sketch of the BBC. You're like, this is mental.
This is so fucking nuts. Like, I have a question for you. Someone actually asked me, she goes, what did Talal do with the £5 that Shane gave him? Did you give that back?
Here's a wee secret. That £5 was actually mine.
No way. Shane Todd doesn't carry around pocket change like that. That's the difference.
Hey, that man's well past stealing the stage of favours. He's 20. He's 20s and 50s only. You know what I mean?
Fuck, you
have
that framed in the house. That's like prop memorabilia right there. Like,
that was recorded about 3 days before payday. That was the last favour I had, and I was going. He doesn't give me this back. I'm in trouble here.
You're just walking back home from the sketch. You're like, I can't afford to put fuel in the car. I'm screwed.
I'm screwed. Didn't even have enough money to get. Didn't even have enough to actually get my car washed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. By yourself.
But no, here you yourself, class experience, class to be.
Yeah.
Class have been a part of it. You know.
It's so fun, and it's so nice to see like something from here get made, put on, and you can just do that wee thing that like I've been watching quite a few shows from here at the minute, and you're going, I know where that is. I know that cafe. Oh, I know that there. Like it's nice to see that like everyone's getting a turn from it, like even the local businesses and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. So it's it has been but we're TV stars now, Sean. It's just
That's the real reason we took a break last week. We didn't have time for this. We were signing autographs. We couldn't leave the house. We just thought, lay low. We're out in Dubai on a week's holiday. We were doing the winter break. Mikel Arteta had us doing the training camp. We're back fresh now.
We will come to that.
Yeah, we'll talk about sports a wee bit later on the show. But Chancellor's End, I just want to give them the full shout out here. It's on BBC iPlayer if you want to go watch it. If you haven't watched it, there's 3 episodes out so far. I haven't watched all 3. I've only watched 2. And is there one more to come? 4?
I'm not sure. But I think there's 3. I think there's 3 in total. Here, look, it's done by, it's all done by themselves. But I don't think BBC really had them anyway. Like shot and edited and all by the one guy. Shout out now.
Yeah, shout out now. That guy put in a fucking shift. Jesus Christ! And
it looks amazing. Like it looks amazing.
So I didn't actually realize this. And we're getting a wee bit into the nooks of it all. I didn't realize you could just do that. I didn't realize you could just make something and go, here, BBC, do you want this? Or here, use it out. Like I thought if you made something with the BBC, there would be like a literal crew of like 50 people. There's trailers outside. You go and you change. Dude, like a whole crew. It was the day I went down. It was just Niall, Shane, Kieran and Chloe was like the main, obviously, people organizing it. And then Niall had a helper that day. Actually, there was a guy helping Niall. That was it. I was like, where's everybody else?
I know. Where's my trailer? Where's the like, where's the makeup artist?
Joe, how down to earth they actually are. Shane actually went and got me a coffee. He was like, here, do you want a coffee? And went and got me one. I was like, what?
Class. But whenever we started filming, like the water was kind of hot.
Mm-hmm.
see the end of it, the water was ice cold. That's not like reacting. But and the water was getting more and more manky too. Like,
Stinking.
Ah.
But, no, it was good fun. It was good fun. We also filming stuff during the week as well. We had Kill RW Comic Club that was on. I want you to top of this because I'm going to be very fast.
right, I'm gonna say this. Right, it's undoubtedly one of the best nights I had involved in comedy ever. And I've done some cool shit. Like we both have done some cool shit. It was huge respect to Sean for putting that together. Not easy. It's not easy to do something outside of the norm. Come up with a completely original idea, by the way.
Yeah, no one else has ever done that before.
A master stroke in getting the celebrity guest on, who turned out to be the star of the show.
Yeah.
Great night. It is just, I genuinely can't wait to the next one. I'm one of those ones where it was like, it's when you do it and you go, I want to do this again now. Like I had it done. It's just something you could like, and I hope it does take off you. Like that should be a weekly thing because it's so much fun. Because it's what I liked about it was the person had a minute to do stand up. Now not everybody did well. That's just call it is. But the interview saves them a bit. And the questions were nice, and we weren't like nasty to them. It was a nice sort of wholesome chat. The crowd, and if you're going down your hole, that's the time to do it. That is the time to do it.
You know what it is? I was thinking about this afterwards. You do 60 seconds on stage, get an interview afterwards. It's like getting killed early in a game of Warzone. You go straight to the gulag, and you've got a 1v1, us and the judges, to win everyone back, and you can get redeployed. That's exactly how it goes. And do you know what? I was really happy with how it turned out because obviously we got the whole thing videoed. It's now streaming over in the RW Comedy Club YouTube channel. And it's done quite well so far in views and stuff like that. But do you know when you like come away from an event like that? And obviously we had people sign up and we're on stage, and sometimes I get myself in very serious mode of those things, and I just go. And I was like, we were setting it all up, and this is kind of what I'm like thinking, like the Chancellor stuff as well. Like there was just a load of comedians come into the room. We were sort of running a bit behind time. We are having trouble with the lights. The camera guys were getting set up, and all. Sound check wasn't finished yet. And see, about 10 minutes before it started, I just goes, "See, if you're not helping me with the crew here, get the fuck out." And everyone just went, "What?" It's just like, you just need to get out. There's too many people here. You aren't contributing. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad it came across funny because I was very afraid it would just come across as like an entertaining show to watch, but not funny. But I do think there was a good laughs in it the whole way through. Like,
yeah, because some of the comedians done very well, and then the sort of chat in between as well. Shout out Jalvis Pelvis. Shout out Jalvis
There's no
Pelvis.
performer in the country. Like, you can't teach it.
He came out with like one-liners that would even, he probably didn't mean them to be funny, but were just hilarious. He just is he's a showman, and as you said, you can't teach it. No. You just can't. That can't be taught. And genuinely, really, really nice guy. Like people probably see him on like TikTok around like Belfast and all. He's actually a real down to earth, real.
Oh, he's the nicest guy ever. So
solid fella. And you know what? He's kind of almost big about people here. He's kind of almost like a very. He can be quite inspirational to the extent that he knows he's going to have haters. He knows that people take the piss out of him, but he enjoys what he does because it's what he wants to do. And it's just like, what a way to live your life. Like, what a way to just go, I don't care what anybody else thinks. This is what I'm going to do. Dress up as Elvis and sing Elvis because I love Elvis Presley. And that's it. And that's, to be honest with you, what more do you want from life but to do something you absolutely love? That's
exactly. He was unreal because I definitely thought the 4 minute show, I was like, two comedians. So obviously myself was going to host it and sort of drive it a wee bit. And then two comedians. So yourself and Franco, who were both class in the night, really good. Like there's times where I'm like, if I'm just asking questions and bring you into the chat the whole time, it gets a wee bit sort of like robotic, but you chipped in well whenever you seen that I was probably like not thinking of questions and stuff like that. Or if like there's one or two times I was going down dangerous roads and you were like, well, anyway, what do you do for work? And I was going, all right, reverse back out here. But Jalvis was class because I was like, we need somebody on there who like doesn't really know stand-up. And can have like this different sort of perspective on it all. And he was just class. My favorite part of it all was that clip we put out. Bill's talking about the DVDs and all. That's the weirdest thing ever. And I go, so what do you think, Jalvis? And he goes, I've seen Unknown. It's a great movie. I was like, that's unbelievable.
I swear to God.
Out of all the stand-up on stage tonight, that was the funniest thing I heard. So good.
the timing, the delivery, everything about that was just unbelievable. And I remember actually just being in awe because you pulled most of the names out of the hat, but it was Jordan's turn or Javis's turn, and he pulled the name out and just done a wee like with a mic, brought his mouth, took it away, just created that wee bit of tension, created that wee bit of X Factor tension, and then just called out the name. Like, this is class. I was like, that's class. Like, why didn't I think of that? You know what I mean?
He was so good. I couldn't believe it. The show, whenever we got it all filmed and sent back, the show was an hour and a half. So we must have went for like an hour and 45. That was a long fucking show, like.
But I will say this, it absolutely flew by.
Because I had to go to you. I had no idea how long we'd done. I knew we had a good few acts. I was like, how many more acts should we put on here? And you're like, one more will do. I was like, right, okay, one more. We're starting to listen a bit. But and then I want to give a shout out to Sam McVeigh. Sam McVeigh come on at the very end and holds like the kid. I'm gonna say the kid here, right? The kid is 18 years of age, barely legal to be in that bar. And he smashed it and he's like, yeah, my dad's here. And it's just the most wholesome thing ever. And what did he go? He goes, oh no, he goes, I goes, what age are you? And he goes, 18. And his dad from the back room goes, you're 19, you fucking agent. I just like, yes. Yes. So good. So we got a few lads through to the final. We got Loxy G, which is happening this Tuesday. They've all done like a last minute qualifier for the grand final. So Loxy G, who that was the first time they've done stand up here, just basically roasted me for 5 minutes, and I was absolutely terrified.
The sauciest man I've ever met. He like I would say to this, I would consider you quite like unshakable.
Mm-hmm.
He had you on the ropes.
I met him, right? And then at the top of the stairs, and he was like to me, like, oh, I'm Indian, but over here, lived in California and all. And he said, he goes, have you had any Indian performers on before? And I was like, oh yeah, I've had loads of Indian performers on, and they've done great. Like, that was the conversation. So when he gets on stage, he goes, Sean decides to tell me that you've had Indian performers on, and they did great, but I'm not even from India. I'm like, what? What is that? I thought Alton Decker were going to come out of the walls. I was fucking shitting it. I was like, this is terrifying. It was good. So Loxley, Sam McVeigh, and Richard J. Actually, Richard J. came out with a load of one-liners as well, which were quite good. So them guys are all going to be in the grand final of RW Comedy Club this week. So the way we've been doing it has been like every month there's been a comedian of the month. This was just a chance for like a load of people that maybe didn't win that, and we're probably close enough, to be fair, to get like a chance to get up and do it. So God bless the bucket pull. God bless them. Got them through the final, and that's on this Tuesday.
Are you running a book on Tuesday night?
What do you mean?
Are you running odds?
Odds? Oh right. Why? Who are you putting money on?
No, I need to study the list again. But
you need to look the form. You need to study the form.
You know, unfortunately, I won't be there. But as much as I would, I'd actually love to get down for it. But I don't know who I'll put my money on. You know.
Well, obviously, I'm very impartial. I can't have favorites.
Of course you can't.
I genuinely do think every single person that's on that lineup has a really, really good chance of winning.
Oh, yeah.
It's just going to come down to how they perform on the night and like how they deliver everything. If any of them are listening to this, my advice would be, again, bring something we haven't seen before, because there's a lot of the times in that room we get a regular crowd and people might have seen material before. So if you come in with something no one's seen before and it has that sort of like first time seeing someone do stand up impact, there's a good chance you'll do well. Like,
but you see even what I would say, if say they're going to do the same set as before, if it's more polished and they've maybe added it or they've restructured it or they've done something, it looks like they've went away and worked on those 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's even more impressive. Yeah, that's even more impressive if you've actually tweaked it.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really looking forward to that. Tuesday night, RW Comedy Club. There's still tickets left. There's actually quite a few that sold already. I think we're going to start the show at 8 o'clock on Tuesday. So if you want to come down, normally at the open mic, you get the weird, wonderful, and everything in between. But this is the best of the best, and tickets are $5 the usual price. So I'll be emceeing, having the crack with everyone, and settling everyone in for the show. But yeah, really, really looking forward to that. It's been, let me tell you something, been a long year of open mics. I am looking forward to seeing the back end of this.
And you were away for half it.
Oh no, yeah, me away traveling. No. Oh fuck. I don't want to look at an open mic for like a month after this. I just like, we're taking a break and we'll see what comes back in the new year. We'll definitely be back, like, but Joe's just coming down to Christmas and the year's wrapping up. I'm looking forward to a few days off. I can't wait.
I'm actually looking forward. I have a couple of days left to work myself, Sean. I can't wait to get off now. I can't wait to just get off and recharge the batteries.
I'm in this week, and then that's me off. It's actually my birthday tomorrow.
Is it? Well, happy birthday, Sean. There you are.
I'm coming 27, and I know everyone's going to do this thing where you look at you and go, "Well, it's not old," but like 27 is officially the countdown to 30, and 30 seems scary. So that's my mindset. I'm having a wee like mid-quarter life crisis at the minute.
Hi, Sean. Just take a look at that person on the camera beside you. That's your 30s.
Yeah. Well, this is why I'm so fucking scared of it. Clearly.
Yeah, that's your 30s.
I'm looking at it going, it doesn't get much better.
No, it doesn't. It does not. But yeah, we also did Lavery's.
Yeah.
Had
You
a good
done
time
the
on
double
Lavery's.
Wednesday, Thursday. I jumped on the Thursday night. It was a lot of fun.
It was a great fun. Class club. Like it's my favorite, probably my favorite place to stand up, I imagine.
It's just faultless. Like there's nothing. Do you know what I hate about it? If anything goes wrong, it's my fault. It's completely on me.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
you can't go, "Oh, the crowd wasn't great tonight. The ANC didn't do well. The act before me was cold." If it doesn't go well for you, this is my bad completely. But thankfully, both of us had good ones. I will tell the viewers of this show, Talal on the Thursday night when I was down, his first 5 minutes, I was like, "Get the Netflix deal out. This is unbelievable." Like there was, I think you had 2 applause breaks in the first minute. It was absolute insanity.
I watched it back and was like, that is, without being big-headed, but it is. But that's 3 years worth of the same opener.
Yeah. That's that thing we're talking about RB Comedy Club. See if that's tight and you've just tweaked it every so often and polished it up. You're laughing like.
So come to the Crack Theatre on the 20th of March. It'll be even more intensive by then.
Yeah. So how do we? So this is behind the scenes for people on Lavery's on the Thursday night. I got down and I was subbing in for Kieran, who was on the night before, and Darren Matthews. I'm gonna tell this story. Darren was like to me, "Oh, you open?" And I was like, yeah, sure, why not?" But I sort of said it and like, "You boys were all on the night before, so maybe stick one of yous on." But I will never back down from opening. I actually quite like opening. And he was, "Sure, if you want, you can MC." And my soul, my heart just went like, "Oh my god, yes, this is the moment. I'm gonna do it." But I had to like play it off cool, be like, I mean, like, only if you don't want to, like, only it just depends. And he goes, "No, obviously you can't do that here. You can't mess around Lavery's and just throw you on to MC." And I was like, "I will obviously," like, but inside I was devastated. I was like, "Fuck."
I was so excited for you. I was like, this is the moment. This is it. That's fully egging on to it.
Yeah, that's in the office. Like, it's happening, everyone. What's the procedure? What's the procedure?
But I'd love the people went, yeah, no problem. Because I know fine rightly you'd have got up and walked out of that room. I've been like, holy fuck, you would have needed a couple minutes yourself. Like,
I don't think I do quite badly now when I have too much time to think on things. You need to spring stuff like that on me. Like you just need to go 1 minute beforehand, Sean, your MC, and then I go, "Sweet, I'll do it." See if you give me all that. Nightmare, absolute nightmare. Like,
yeah, so
good fun. Lavery's as well. I think they probably have like one more show coming up to Christmas, do they? They're probably this week and then they're off, or I don't know what they do.
I'd say they'll probably do. Yeah, I think next week's probably the.
Right, because Wednesday, Thursday is Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Yeah, so it's probably the last one. Like, so get down and support some comedy, folks. Get out and see what we're talking about here if you've never been before.
Yes.
Got a wee message in from Dari Jamar. Is that your brother?
That's my bro.
Your bro, he's in listening. Shout out,
nicest man. That's genuinely the nicest man you'll ever meet in your life. Genuinely.
Really? Who says things they got about the brother? You normally go, "I can't."
No, genuinely nicest dude you'll ever meet in your whole life.
Nothing but good vibes. Nothing but good vibes with the
Dari is the ultimate person to bring down Wake. Ultimate.
What does that even mean? He's not going to eat all the sandwiches, like, and show you up.
Great handshaker, and will talk shite about anything. And no awkward silences. He will genuinely delve in the full scale conversation straight away. Great man for a week.
Go to the wakes. That's my dad. My dad's like that. My dad will be like, I'm like, "Where are you going?" He goes, "Such and such wake." He goes, "They don't even, like, you don't know what part." He goes, "But it'd be bad if I didn't go." He's just, my dad's a fond wake goer. Like, he just goes to every single one in the town. Weird man.
That's it. My brother there, I swear to God, he is just the ultimate man you want to bring. Ultimate man you want to bring down Wake.
The ultimate wingman for the week.
Also, the most mental thing I've ever seen. He's never drunk alcohol in his life. Never touched it in his life. No interest.
Joe White.
But will absolutely sink a Guinness 0-0.
No way.
No.
What the fuck?
I know. I know.
That's absolutely class.
That's
I
him.
was going to say something. I'm not even going to bother now. I was going to call him a proper Muslim. That's why, but you part timer.
He's the closest out of us all now. To be fair,
I believe the correct term is it's not proper. It's devote. Is not the right word.
devout, yes.
Devote, yeah, devote. Anyway, let's get into some sports. We've got lots. We have so much to talk about. Speaking of Muslims, the Saudi World Cup, right?
It's coming.
You've done it. Yeah,
We've done it.
What a win! Who would have thought it? Saudi, right? Do you know, before we get into this story, see the Qatar World Cup? I thought it was fucking class.
Yeah, excellent.
Like, I'm not going to it, and I've no intentions of going anywhere near it. But to watch it on TV, there was a 10 o'clock game, like a 12 o'clock game, and a 2 o'clock game. It was perfect.
We see that. I don't know how it's going to work because Saudi Arabia and here's on the same time zone.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. So the games will be. Again, I imagine the games will probably be 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10.
But are they going to have to do them big aircon stadiums and stuff? Because they're
probably.
Not night. You can't leave it. You can't. Here, actually, maybe could 8 o'clock game, 10 o'clock game, 12 o'clock game.
Yeah, they'll probably have to have them games on. Yeah, because Saudi's hot like.
So apparently, the news was that Australia were in for a bid too, but they didn't give them enough time to prep the bid and put it in together. That's why Saudi got it. Have you seen this? No.
Well, also because Saudi Arabia bought all the big players, pumping money into every sport possible, and the big C word, corruption, as well. But anyway.
No, absolutely. I'm quite excited for it. I really like the Qatar World Cup. Are they going to have it in winter, or is it going to be a summer one?
Don't know. I would imagine probably the winter time again.
Have to be winter. Like, it's too fucking hot out there to do anything. Too hot out there. It's fucking roasting. So Saudi Arabia is going to be hosting the World Cup. Very excited for that. And a more interesting news: Ireland have got their group for the 2026 World Cup. America, Mexico, I think Canada's hosting as well. Is it Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah. And people on paper are saying this is a very easy group and they have a chance. Let me tell you something. They do not.
Call it out there, Sean, just to refresh my memory.
So, I'm just pulling it up here. It is Group F. It's the winner of Portugal and Denmark in that Nations League thing. So Portugal or Denmark, Hungary, Republic of Ireland, Armenia. Hungary are way better than everyone thinks they are.
Yeah.
Like
Armenia.
Hungary's at top side. They had a group of death in the last Euros, which was like Portugal. Was it like Portugal, France, and someone else, and they came fucking first in it. They absolutely swept everyone.
I know, but it's because I think Ireland will do the Hungary what Hungary done to them other teams and just sit there and defend their lives.
Yeah, like as long I see that Portugal Denmark game, I don't ever want to play Denmark ever again. We've been through this before, and Denmark absolutely fucking rinsed us like 5-0 at the Aviva. It was the worst. It was the saddest thing I've ever watched in my life.
No more. Yeah. Who else? Armenia.
That's who plays for them. Mkhitaryan.
Yeah, he'll still be playing like so.
He'll bang a hat trick. Like he'll bang a hat trick. I'm telling you now. Who was it? There was a team Ireland were like dead on to beat. Was it Denmark a few years ago? Who does Alba play for? Remember the left back?
Oh, Austria.
Austria, yeah. Ireland were all they needed to do was beat Austria, and fucking Alba played centre mid for Austria instead of left back for like he did for his club, and he just ran the show. But they had no one else. Like even like Arnautovic and Shaqiri and all weren't in the team at this time. It was way back when. I fucking ruined them. So don't know. Do you give Ireland any chance of getting out of that group?
No. I'll tell you why. They have no. Name me one good Irish player. Exactly.
Troy Parrott, baller.
Evan Ferguson, the next big hope.
Odueke. He's not bad.
By the wing. That's the only one. No. Our best player is our
goalkeeper.
Weaving Kelleher.
We can't. Yeah, imagine they qualified for that World Cup in America. That would be unbelievable.
It's one of those ones where you would have to go to, like you'd have to hook or by crook get there, like
absolutely. Like everyone knows somebody somewhere in America, and everyone just immigrating in for a week or two. That would be it's my dream to go watch Ireland play in a World Cup. That's like my sporting dream. Like
I know that would be nice. Yeah, I would like that too, actually.
Like I'd like to see them, but also like not just see them get pumped. Like you don't want to be like the token team in it. Like see, like there was like Italian 90s and stuff like that. I was born in the wrong time.
You see when they played Italy a couple of years ago, and Robbie Green scored in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, that's dreamland. Like that is. I actually went out during the week to watch that game in the pub, and I wasn't even taking it. Like I drove the car over. Robbie Brady scored. Wasn't home to 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So what's Ireland's most underrated goal of all time? It's the goal that got them to that Euros. James McLean away to Wales. That was one of the best nights of my life. No one gave them a chance that night. And McLean of all people fucking scored on his, I think it was his right foot, and he's like notorious left footer. What a day.
James McLean. James McLean. Oh, what a he does. He really does.
You think you don't like the Royals? Be like James McLean. See how much you don't like them.
Dude.
Right, so let's go into some bad news then. Do you want to start on Arsenal? Get them out of the way.
I'm sick saying it. He's not the man. Get him out.
Stop! I used
Sorry. Give him to the end of the season. And go Arteta. Thank you, but see you later.
Do you know what I actually think he's been great at? I think he's a good coach and he's a good manager. His signings in the transfer window, he's just went too many weird things. He's done that thing he's done that thing. This is the analogy I want to use for everybody. He's done the thing where like you go to the Chinese and all you get is chicken balls, chips, salt and shake chicken. You get the fucking standard, right? And then someone one time will go, sure, what if we try and get a Kung Pao pork? And you get it, and it's rotten. And the Kung Pao pork in this situation is Kai Havertz. Don't try something that's not what you normally go. Just get what you need in the position you want it, and everything will be fine. Kai Havertz, even Ashton turned around to me the other day and goes, Kai Havertz, he's a donkey. And see when your woman's telling you that someone's a donkey.
Kai Havertz has a role in that Arsenal team, but that role is, see with 20 minutes to go, if we need a goal, you bring him on. Gabriel Jesus, what happened to him? He doesn't even. He's so poor. He just lost everything from that injury. Martinelli is, and I was a very big fan of Martinelli. Not anymore. He has to go. Only Saka. And if Saka's not doing it or Odegaard's not doing it, we're in trouble.
It's so easy to defend against him. You just overload that right hand side with defenders, and no one else is going to do anything. Leave the worst player on the pitch. Leave your right back one-on-one with Martinelli. He's not going around him if he bought a toll ticket to get past him. He's going nowhere. So they're so. But then you watch them midweek in the Champions League, and you're going, "Oh fuck, they're great."
And I know, but the problem is with Arsenal is City are on a whatever's happened to them. Liverpool have drew their last 2 games. The 2 games that Arsenal played in those subsequent fixtures, we should have won. We should have beat them.
You have to close the gap.
Like Chelsea's playing, I don't even know what the Chelsea score is. I don't even want to check it. No doubt they're winning 4-5-0. No doubt. So they're now well ahead of us now. It's going to get to the stage where like this is the season. Like this is the season. City aren't coming back. And I've always been, you can never write off City. City are done. Liverpool are maybe hitting a bit of a dip in form. Chelsea's going to run away with it. It's like this.
Chelsea's going to win the league, you think?
I don't see how they're not going to. I think they'll hit a bit of a purple, like a bad patch too. But I think they're going to be the most consistent from now to the end of the season. Like up until 2 weeks ago, I was like, Liverpool have the league sewn up. Like,
I don't know. I still think there's too far to go. I think if any team hits form and can just be consistent now to the end of the season, to win the league. Like Arsenal can turn around what they've been through so far. I just don't think, like, go and buy someone in this January transfer window. Go buy an Osterman. Go buy a Vlahovic. Go buy your guy from Sporting Lisbon. Go buy somebody. 40, 60 million is going to cost you.
Go to Newcastle and get Alexander Isak immediately, if not sooner.
Well, he's only going to cost you 120 million.
Doesn't matter. Get him in. Sell Martinelli. Start playing. Start fucking. I know. Raheem Sterling. What play him? Play him.
Yeah. How can you go every game, right? Trossard, you're starting on the left because Trossard, you're starting on the left because Martinelli was bad. Martinelli, you're starting on the left because Trossard was bad. And Sterling's just going, What the fuck do I need to do? He must be atrocious. Like he must be doing nothing on training. He must be showing up late, clocking out first. He must be bluffing, hiding. I don't know. How is he not getting game time?
I've just realised why I'm losing my hair, and it's not even a hereditary thing. Every time I talk about Arsenal, and obviously we've been very poor for the last few seasons, or part of the last season we've been very poor. I go like this, I'm literally ripping my own hair out. That's what's happening to me. But yeah, I just don't see it. I just don't see Arsenal putting together like a 5, 6, 7, 8 match win and run. Like I just don't.
No,
I think the fans are starting to turn on Arteta a wee bit. Kind of. I don't want him to be sacked unless things go really bad. But it's kind of like at the end of the season, you should have to weigh up and go, well, you've done absolutely nothing. You've won nothing.
Yeah.
Like I think Arteta will be an unbelievable coach. Like whatever his next, if he wins some Arsenal this year, which I don't think he will, if he does, I think he'll win loads. But if he leaves Arsenal and goes somewhere else, I think he'll have a successful career as a manager. But
2 words: Champions League. That's what we're in for this season. Like, I'm not never going to win it. That's the only hope he has of winning something. It's a chance because Real Madrid aren't great. Chelsea aren't in it with their super squad. Liverpool, I don't think they're going to count in the Champions League. I think they're going to push to the league this season. Barcelona's not great. Bayern Munich's not amazing. Harry Kane's never going to win anything. I think there's a chance of the Champions League. More so than the Premier League. I'm not saying they're going to win it, but I just think they have a better chance.
I just think we're a bit, our squad's not good enough.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But that's it. But this is where I think Arteta doesn't have the get out of free jail card anymore, because that's completely his squad now. He made the signings. Yes, he decided who to bring in. He decided who to let go. Everyone he's let go of so far, I have no complaints with. But the players he's held, like a prime example, right? Aaron Ramsdale. How ruthless was he with Aaron Ramsdale?
Yeah.
Right. You're not good enough. You're not able to stand what I want. You're gone. But the likes of Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, fucking all the top right backs that get injured every other week, let them go.
Yeah.
Tomiyasu gone. You're not fit to play. You can't be. Say if I see Thomas Partey one more time in right back, I swear to fuck.
He's actually been probably our best player this year.
He's been our best midfielder as well. Playing in midfield.
The one season he stayed fit, fucking play him in his position.
Yeah. Fucking so annoying. So annoying. Are City done? City finished? Is Pep gonna hot take? Pep's not making his 2 years.
No, if it keeps going the way it's going, no. City are ruthless. They are a money making machine. Them guys, them Saudis, ruthless out the gap.
But I don't even think they have a squad issue. I think the squad's not that bad.
I just think that what's happening to them is things haven't been going their way that maybe would have been going their way maybe last year. Maybe players are a bit annoyed they're not getting game time. All that catches up here, catches up here.
Yeah, I think, but as an Arsenal fan, I'm so sad it didn't happen last year.
I know.
Fuck's sake, like we would have walked the league. Do you think there's the potential he'll get sacked? Like he'll actually get let go?
Oh no. Even if they're shite, they're still good. Like United sort of stole that result today.
Yeah, they did. That was, do you know what though? Do you know what I love about that result for United? Because it's a harmless result. You know, I want City to lose as many games as possible, and if United win, doesn't bother me. But that'll keep him in that job for at least a year, no matter what happens the rest of the season.
Yeah,
that is the one thing they'll hold on to.
He showed great balls and leaving Rashford and Garnacho out of a squad, not even the team squad.
Yeah, here. Get him
Rashford,
get him in, get him over. We've been asking for this for weeks, months, and years.
Yes.
Rashi, it's time to come over to North London here. I think he'd rip it up. I really do.
Imagine Rashford says in the interview, I was listening to 2 lads on the Tell You What podcast and said, Rashford Dermot, you know what? It made sense. That's why I just put the pins down.
Yeah. He probably does this because he loves Belfast. He loves Northern Ireland. Loves Thompson's Garage.
True. That's
right. So I actually do. I think, City. Do you think City will finish in the top 4?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're still going to finish in the top 4. Hopefully, get pumped in the Champions League. Don't finish.
The top 4 is going to be the top 4. What order? I don't know, but
Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Agreed. Right, enough football talk. We'll go on to our boxing. We'll start with Tyrone McKenna. Comeback kid.
I'm gonna say something.
Mm-hmm.
I was at a gig and excuse me, I was at a gig, and it was the interval, and the McKenna fight had just started, and I went to myself, "Oh, I'm gonna miss a lot of this fight because the fucking gig's gonna be on, and I have to go on." And I will be honest, I didn't think McKenna was going to win. I thought McKenna was going to have a very tough night. Could I have been more fucking wrong? Oh my god, he is a different breed, absolute different breed animal.
Animal, like complete. Do you know what I love about him? He's so entertaining.
Yeah,
He doesn't give a fuck.
like there was one time he got your boy caught him a lovely shot. I just egged him on. He's like, "Come on!" I'm like, "Are you mental?"
Yeah.
But he seems to get powered up. It seems to be the more you punch him, the more power he gets. And then he dropped him, and I was like, "What?" And then, so delighted for him, like so absolutely just delighted for him to get that result. Like, and hopefully it leads to a much bigger fight for him.
I really hope so as well, because that was one of those dangerous fights where like is it Moran his guy's name was like he was that's one of those dangerous fights where Tyrone's obviously coming towards the end of his career, and this boy's trying to kickstart his career, so both are kind of going, I guess. And those are the fights that just make boys go, right, I'm packing it in after this. Like this is me done. Like, but to go down there to his backyard, Joe I had a wee bit of faith that he was going to win, because I didn't really know much about his opponent, to be fair. But it was like Tyrone's coming off a few losses. Like he really needs this. Hopefully he gets the win. The moment I was like, fuck all that, he's going to win. Looked into the crowd, and it showed you it was like Mick Conlon, Anto Kakache, Sean McCollum, and he goes, them boys aren't going down to fucking Wicklow to watch and get beat here. There's no way. Them boys won them. It was like Josie and the Dons behind Fergie at Old Trafford. I was just going, it's like, these boys aren't coming down here. Tommy McCarthy was there as well. And just going, these boys know what they're getting themselves into. Like, but that Pro Box that it was on, it is one of the great, I don't know if they're listening to this, but keep doing your work. Free on YouTube to watch.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Class.
So good. Where else would you get it? The Tell You What podcast. That's it. Austin Pro Box. Make it happen.
And then there was another fighter last night, Stevie McKenna. He's from Monaghan. Disappointed now. He disappointed me.
We were in the pub, and I was with my family. Slight pre-story to this. I took them out for a bit of food in Belfast, and there was 5 of us there. Every single person.
That BBC money between the family.
Yeah. Here, every single person at the dinner table. Well, what can I get for you? Can we get 5 chicken stacks? Right? She wants hers with chunky chips. She wants hers with skinny chips. I want mine with no peppered sauce. That peppered sauce separate. They want theirs with no tobacco onions. 5. We ordered 5 the exact same thing. All of them were different. I was like, what fucking weird family are we? We're a nightmare. But anyway, we were sitting like say I am now on a massive TV here. Such a setup. As soon as Steve McKenna walked out, fucking they turned the TVs off. I was like, you may put that back on now. Like, what the hell is that? And they just goes, no, we can't, or there's a license or some shit. And I was like, fuck's sake. So didn't even actually get watching it, but I seen the highlights. Like,
he's too chinny.
Yeah, but he has big knockout power himself, though. No,
savage knockout power. But the problem is, it looked like he had overtrained for the fight. It looked like he had no power left. He never really hurt the guy.
Your other boy was yoked.
The other boy wasn't good neck, and his movement was very good, like his head movement. But McKenna won a lot of the rounds, but because he had 2 10-8s against him, very difficult to win.
Yeah. Did go the distance? Yeah.
Went the distance. One judge gave it a draw. Another one that would have been a draw only for the 2 10-8s, and then the other one give you by cut with the win by a round. So it was a very close fight, but the slobbering that they done was
savage.
Was savage. And but his brother Aaron he's fighting against her, and he's a good prospect.
There's been so many coming through at the minute. It's fucking nuts. Like there's as well Crocker. He was announced to fight Donovan. Them two both fought on the Ulster Hall card. The Crocker headline. And I didn't realize at the time that Donovan was such a prospect. And I didn't realize that they were the same weight class, to be honest. But that I'm probably going to get tickets at. That is going to be massive for whoever wins that fight. Like,
I'm going to go to that too. Like, that'll be a cracker. Like,
is that the SSE?
No, Ulster Hall, is it?
Oh, even better. If it's in, I don't know. Hopefully, it's in the Ulster Hall. But that is going to be fight of the year. Calling it already.
Yes.
Who do we back?
Oh, Crocker. We have to go.
Yeah,
We
no,
have to go with the-
I'm the same. I'm the same. Even though he is the other side of the divide, he's one of ours. Like he's one of ours. We're
Yes.
claiming him.
I just think because Belfast will be absolutely bouncing, like it'll be
Right.
rocking.
Let me predict something right now. I don't know what's going to happen in the ring. See, outside the ring, there's going to be trouble. That is going to be a boiling pot.
Yes. Oh,
You've literally got the east. You've literally going to have like west and east. Fucking either. That's going to be mental. Actually, no. I take that back because the True McKenna one happened and it was pretty civil, and that would have been the one that would have been trouble. So no, I'll take that back. Actually, they'll be all right. But I'm definitely getting tickets. That we're going. Get them booked here. We'll get them booked.
Yeah.
Final boxing that comes up, and if, by the way, if anyone's listening to the live stream, only some comments before we wrap up. We might have a minute or two to answer some of them, so let us know if you've anything you want to add in. But Fury Usyk is the final bit of boxing, final bit of combat sport come up 21st of December.
Yeah.
Saudi season again, isn't it?
Riyadh season, and I've never been a Tyson Fury fan. I've never really bought the hype or nothing, but I would love him to win.
Why?
I would love to see a third.
I think boxing, the way everything goes, it's too much money for him not to win. Like who does Usyk fight if he wins, and who's going to get the same amount of money? Nobody. Dillian White, or no? Is it Dillian White?
No. If Usyk wins, he'll fight Dubois again.
Oh, Dubois. Sorry, yes.
Now, I thought Fury done enough in the first fight to maybe a draw. I think that 9th round sort of swayed it.
Yeah.
How Tyson Fury stood up is insane. How he didn't fall over is beyond me.
The ropes was bananas.
Yeah. So I think I'm really looking forward. I'm looking. When you sort of strip back Tyson Fury, he's not human. Like how he moves and how he get punches, and So I think he'll be going for a statement, like he did in Wilder Fury 2, where he sparks him out and.
Well, that's it. Any fight you've seen him go in the second one against, he's been way better. Like once he gets that second crack at you, there's no messing around. Like,
see, I'm also a bigger fan of you see a fight fueled by hate.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather a fight where the two fighters there's a bit of slagging, but there's no real hate because I think they just both of them go, I'm better than you, no, I'm better than you, and they're fighting to show who's the better fighter. Whereas like McGregor Khabib, as much as I was fully suckered into that whole because that was proper hatred, but it almost made you feel uncomfortable watching it. Even like
you're almost scared. You're like, this boy's going to kill him. They're going to kill each other.
Whereas like I'm watching this and you watch it, and at the end there's like mad respect too. It's like I can't remember what two fighters it was like for that. Like proper hated each other. I can't remember who it was, but anyway.
And then what afterwards? They were like mates, or like just still hate each other.
No, it was still sort of like uncomfortable to watch. As in, like you didn't really want anybody to win, you didn't want anybody to lose. But I think the likes of Fury and Usyk, because they sort of slag each other and wind each other up, that's why I'm really, really looking forward to it. Like,
yeah, they've got that weird like brother banter dynamic between the two of them.
Yeah.
They kind of like they just don't kind of let it on that either of them's better than each other. Don't give the other one an inch. It's like whatever now.
Hot take, Sean. Who wins? Fury, Usyk, who wins it?
I think Fury, but I don't think we're really going to see proper boxing here. I think we're just going to see the third fight will be the actual competitive fight. This will just be Fury gets his win. Usyk won't take too much damage, and they'll set up the third fight and they'll make another 100 billion each. What do you think?
I think I want Fury to win.
Mm-hmm.
I think Usyk beats him.
Usyk, I will be, amazed. One, I don't think he actually will beat him. Like, if they actually did go to it, I actually don't think he will beat him this time. But two, I just think there's too much money involved.
And then what happens is, with Fury, then it's Fury has options, whereas Usyk doesn't really. If Fury's beat, automatically has a huge mega fight against Joshua.
But I don't want to see that anymore. I actually don't. I'm so annoyed. The people do, and I will watch it, but I just don't. I'm just like, I'm so annoyed it didn't happen 5 years ago.
Or what will happen is, I think, if Fury wins, or if Usyk wins, he fights Dubois. And then that's the heavyweight division over.
That's it. Yeah, that's done forever. That's the Game of Thrones right there. That's it. All finished up.
Yeah, that's it. Done and dusted.
Right. Close out the show this week. Do you have any upcoming gigs? Anything else happening?
Yes, so 29th of December, I am in the Armagh City Hotel. Massive lineup of comedians. Tickets are nearly sold out for that, so it'll be a great night out. It's the Sunday night. Should be a great night in Armagh. City Hotel, Mickey, Bartlett, Aaron Butler, Dave Elliott, me, Talal Jomar. It's going to be a fucking class night. 30th of December, the return of PBs or comedy at PBs in the Moy.
Yes, it's back. The Moy's number one comedy club.
Moy's number one, yes. East Tyrole's number one comedy club. We'll have the Paddy McDonald down headlining it. What a way to spend your Christmas. I'm going to be emceeing it. Look at this. It's going to be a great night. Alan Irwin's going to be there. Soupy Campbell, another Moy legend. Bunny Martinez is making his PB's debut. So
nice.
Listen, get yourselves down. Lock of pints, stuff, be a bit of crack. What about the champ, Sean?
RB Comedy Club grand final this Tuesday. So you're watching this, it's either Tuesday past there or it's tomorrow. So whenever you listen to this, I'll wrap it up now. Anyone that's came to RB Comedy Club, supported RB Comedy Club, anything we've done down there this year, thank you so much. It's been the most successful year of running that club. It's just been growing and growing since last year. So thank you very much to everyone that's come down for that. Keep an eye on my socials. I have a few wee pop-up gigs in around them weird days, 26th around of the new year. So keep an eye out there. I'll let you know about them in the coming weeks. But yes, apart from that, looking forward to the darts. We'll be reviewing the darts next week, letting you know what's happened. Luke the Nuke, it's coming home. Get the money on it. And
I think we're going to have to do, if there's some sort of crazy bet, we can do that Luke doesn't drop a set or something.
We need to do something. So if anyone has any suggestions for bets and stuff like that, accumulators and all, we're bringing all that back as well. So please let us know. Leave some comments. Reviews and all on Spotify have been going up every week. Every single person listens there. If you haven't done so already, leave a 5-star review. Like, I'm going to give you 1 second now to go do it.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. And anyone on YouTube, like, share, tell your friends. Or if you don't like doing that, just see the clips. Anything you see we put out, just leave a wee like on it or send it to your story. It really helps us out. It really does.
Thank you very much.
Closing comments.
Just remember what you said. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been a good time. Missed everybody last week, but I was sort of I was half sick. You were flat out spending that BBC money. Yeah, just keep happening.
I did not get any BBC money. I will not accept. I've been watching before we go. I've been watching that. What do you call that show? The fucking one about Jerry Adams and the Ra. Saying nothing, been watching that all week, and there's that disclaimer at the end of every episode. It's like Jerry Adams was never in the IRA, so that's me. Sean McAlevey never made any money from the BBC. This is full disclosure. But yes, we'll see you all next week. Tal, thanks very much. Listeners, thanks very much. Good luck. God bless.
Bye bye.
Oh, just let me. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome in my